Okay, this is Eastern Training Center Littleton Advanced Adult BJJ Curriculum Unit 16. This is Coach Rodrigo, Professor Nick. We're going to run through the flow first and then the two techniques. So the flow will look like this. We'll start with the 50-50 grip setup and go to the Osotogari. So I change his posture, make my big step. Foot, he's going to turn into me and replace his guard. I'm going to just do a simple Toriando pass here, and he's going to turtle up as I come. I'm going to go right to my seatbelt with my leg covering the hip, and I'm going to Henzo roll over this shoulder. So I'm going down, I pull him over, and I go to my back setup with my high hook. He makes a grip on my fingers here. I pull over the shoulder, re-grip, double straight. Now I feed this hand to my inside hand, and I show the choke. He defends, and I use that as an indirect grip. Stuff the hand behind the back. You can either go all the way back, or you can cross over the hip, and then feed back to this hand. Now, I come all around, put my fingers behind his neck, my chin to my wrist, and I pull into the submission. Good. All right, first technique, all new stuff. So we're gonna start in the De La Riva. We'll start here with this same side grip. Maybe he defends my leg, and I use that to make a grip on his wrist. Maybe he doesn't, so I make a hook behind his leg, sit up, grip the outside arm. Now I'm playing this pretty straight, so there is the danger of him just stuffing this leg down and breaking my hook, which is pretty easy at this angle, so I'm gonna go right away. I stand off of my right foot on his thigh, and I'm gonna weave my left foot all the way to his opposite hip. And you'll see my feet sort of switch there. Way up on my shoulder here. Now, I'll settle back towards the center. My foot is still high in his hip here, and I'm standing above his knee. I have my knee inside of his elbow. This is important. Sometimes he's kind of far away from me, and I'm forced to do this not connected to his leg. So if we can make it so that we're square enough that we're connected to the leg and inside the elbow, that's best. Now, I turn both of my knees this way and put them down over that shoulder here. And I'll follow him up. I keep this grip and I lean into him, and I use that like a slide. I slide down his leg into side. Alternate to that, we can go straight to the mount. So again, I'm in the De La Riva. He'll defend my leg. I'll reach up and make that grip. Now, I stand off of this leg and I switch my feet. Now I turn both knees into his elbow, follow him up, and now I'm gonna use this grip on the pants and pull up behind me and come all the way to mount. Thank you, sir. Okay, next technique is the baby bolo. We may or may not get to this the first week of this unit, but let's just use our judgment here. This one is super fun. Great way to get to the back. So same setup. I make my grip so I'm nice and square. I stand off the leg, way up onto my shoulder to make my weave, settle back down. Now, I can sort of force him to make this step with the hook in his hip, but a lot of times he'll just do it for me. So I'm just ready for that. As soon as he steps, I make this grip on his opposite pant leg. This leg comes through and behind his knee, and I reach up for his belt. And now I pull and push. One more time. Yes. Start the De La Riva. He defends my leg. I grab that arm. Stand up and make my weave. Now, he steps. Right away, I switch to this pant leg. I bring this leg through into the crab ride position. Reach up, pull it into my lap. Thank you, sir.